Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaliyah. If you are new, if you are returning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be all about my piercing and tattoos. I thought that this would be a cool video to do because I do plan on getting more tattoos and more piercings. I may take some out, I don't know. So yeah, I thought it'd be a cool video like I said. So if you guys want to know about all of the tattoos and piercings that I currently have, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start off with my tattoos. I have 9 tattoos and they're all in different areas of my body. So let's just get started. So my first tattoos are the hearts on my ankles. I decided to get hearts on my ankles because when I was younger, I did not like my feet whatsoever. I don't know why, like there wasn't really a reason besides the fact that I wore like a bigger size than my older sister and my mom. So therefore I thought I walked around with kangaroo feet. I now love them. They are beautiful. Like I'm so happy that I even have them. So I just decided to get hearts to show love to them. When I first got them done and I told some people like why I got them, they were like, well, wouldn't it draw more attention to them? And I'm like, yeah, but that's like not the point now because I love them now. And so if people look at them, then it's okay. My third tattoo is on my wrist. It means God is greater than the highs and lows. I'm sure that all of you guys have heard of this particular saying. I'm sure all of you guys have seen at least one person with this tattoo. I love it. There wasn't really a reason behind why I chose this particular area for my tattoo, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I love where it is. I love being able to see it all the time, and I think that it was just a really good placement. My fourth tattoo is behind my ear. It is just a cross. So I've always wanted a tattoo behind my ear, and I thought that a cross would be perfect because it's a decent size cross. It's not like it's too small or it's too big. Before I got my tattoo, I saw where people had the cross that was really tiny, and I felt that people wouldn't be able to see it, and I love exactly where it's at. If it was too close to my hairline, then most times you wouldn't even be able to see it because I have little hairs that grow along my hairline in the back. So I didn't want it to be covered. I love it. It's a meaningful tattoo. I'm a Christian if you didn't know, so I thought it was perfect. My fifth tattoo is on my ribs. It's in Arabic and it says love yourself first. So I honestly could go on and on and on about how important it is to love yourself first, especially as a physical human being down on earth. There's research, there's statistics on why it is important to put yourself first and not others first, because I'm not gonna get into all of this. I could do a whole video on self-love, why it's important and everything like that. So I don't want to get too much into it, but when I got it, a lot of stuff was happening and I felt that I was putting others before myself, maybe if they were having a more difficult time than what I was having, and it started off as something small and became something that was like constantly going, like no matter what, this person would always go before me, that person would always go before me. So I just learned to love myself first, to put myself first, and I absolutely love it. I will tell you guys exactly which tattoo did hurt the most, but the one on my rib was pretty good. So my fifth, I already said fifth, hold on for a second. So my sixth tattoo is on the nape of my neck. It is just 4 numbers, 1203, which is my birthday. I don't know exactly why I got my birthday on the nape of my neck like that. I know some people do Roman numerals like my older sister did, but I thought it'd be really cute and simple to have it small and right there. I love the way it looks. Sometimes, well, most times it is covered by the chain from the necklace or my hair if I have long hair or if I have my hair straightened. So you see it a lot when I have my hair in low buns or high buns, basically when my hair is pulled off of my shoulders. My 7th tattoo is my rose on the left side of my ribs. If you guys didn't know, roses are my favorite flowers. I'm going to be honest, when I got my rose tattoo, I was just in like tattoo heaven. Whenever I got a new tattoo, I wanted more, I wanted more, I wanted more. I honestly could have waited for my rose, but now that it's there, like, I'm so happy that I have it. I got my rose on my ribs on the left side because I wanted things to be symmetrical on my body. I know that sounds so weird because I don't have the same number of tattoos on each side of my body, but it just felt right to get another tattoo on the other side. And also because I just love the way my Arabic tattoo looked. So pretty. It looks so good together. My 7th tattoo are the 3 dots in between my chest. During the summertime, I wear a lot of low V's. Right now, it's actually winter time for all my people who are watching me in the United States. Of course, you guys know that. During the summertime, majority of the time, I'm either wearing crop tops or low V shirts. So you actually see the dots. I also have beauty marks everywhere on my body, my arms, my legs, my face. So they honestly look like 3 perfectly aligned beauty marks. My last tattoo is on the back of my arm and it says patient. One of my goals for 2019 was to be more patient. I did not have any patience at all. Like the slightest thing just made me jump off the walls. So this year I really worked on being patient, especially when it came to my relationships with people, trying to understand people, and even like having a simple conversation. It was one of my New Year resolutions and I have accomplished it. So those are all of my tattoos. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I do plan on getting more tattoos. I know that for a fact. I actually have a notepad in my phone of at least 3 that I know that I want to get. So be prepared to see a part 2 to this video next year. And let's get on to the piercings. Okay, so now all of my piercings. I'm going to start with my ears and then I'll work my way down. So I have my first hole on both ears, also my second hole on both ears. But on this ear, I actually have more piercings. I have a mid-cartilage piercing. I used to have a double, but I meant the first time that I got my double mid-cartilage piercing, 3 days had passed and I could not seem to get the ear. Like, hold on, let's try that again. So once I got my mid-cartilage piercings, I could not seem to get behind the hook like I wanted to because the hook seemed to be so close to my ear. Like it felt like it was like that much space. So I was like, okay, Mom, can you please help me take this earring out? And she was being so gentle. But when she pulled the hook off, of course, you know, just from like her strength and her trying to pull the hook off, she ended up pulling the earring all the way out. So I tried for like 30 minutes to get it back in, but it wouldn't go back in. So the next day I ended up going back and getting it re-pierced, and they actually of course did not pierce it in that same place because that would have caused a keloid to grow. So they pierced it kind of underneath. So it was about that much room in between the piercings. So it was a little more than I would have liked, but it's okay because I ended up keeping the piercing. But over the summer, I was sitting at our friend's apartment in Clemson, and I asked my sister, like, do you see something behind my ear? Because y'all, it was hurting so bad. Like, it was hurting so bad. And I'm like, no, like something has to be wrong. So she looks and she sees that it looks super infected. At that point, I just took it out, and now both of the holes are actually completely healed. I don't know if I'm going to try to re-pierce the second double cartilage on this ear. I kind of have to think about that, but it will probably be in like a few months, because I want to make sure that it is like 100% healed before I go trying to put another needle through those holes. So I don't have an earring in right now, but I do have a cartilage piercing. To be honest, I've had my cartilage pierced for about 10 years. So that baby's not closing, and it's so cute. Lastly, with the ears, I have my tracheas pierced on this side. I love my tracheas. The only difficult part with it first was cleaning it, because this is like such a small piece of skin, and you have to like move the earring back and forth to make sure you really clean it. So that really hurt until it healed, but once it healed, like, it was perfect, and now I can like move it around, push it in and out. Another difficult thing with it is when I wear my AirPods, or when I put my AirPods in, I keep forgetting to like move the earring like out of the way. So I'll try to put my AirPod in, and then it will keep falling out, and that's so frustrating. So frustrating. So that's it with my ears. Moving on to other piercings, I have a double nose piercing. That's my girl. I love her so much. She's it. So I got my nose pierced for the first time when I was 16, and then this year I actually got my second hole. I had to get that re-pierced because, well, let's make a long story short. It was completely healed, and I took the nose ring out to change it, and when I took it out, I put the new nose ring in and everything, but I take my old nose ring, that's where I say like the piercing that I've had for the longest, so I take that nose ring out at night, and I thought I could do that with the new one because it was healed. I should have left it in, because the next morning I go to put my nose ring in and it hurt so bad and it wouldn't go through. So of course I had to wait until it healed, and then I got it re-pierced. So I've had it re-pierced now for I'm sure it's been over 6 months, but I'm just too scared to change it. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna change it, so oh well. My last piercing is my belly button piercing. I've had my belly button pierced since I wasn't even in high school anymore. I had just graduated, so it was like June of 2017 when I got my belly button pierced. That piercing is completely healed. I've changed that ring about 5 times already. So yeah, I'm trying to think if I missed anything, but I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm good. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure before you leave, you like it and subscribe down below. Also, before you leave, make sure you go down in the description box and follow me on all of my social media, and I'll see you guys in my next one.